Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Well, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Big 13 heavy.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gave it his best to get to the 25. Just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
Okay, right.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and short. One nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Set, ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Taylor again. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here, trail, yellow. Set, go.
Here's a throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Travis Hunter making that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Red, cycle. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 22 needle. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
3rd down now. Jaguars going nickel.
Come on, set. 45, white. Black ultra. Blaster, 6. Steel, black. Set, hut.
Air it out on 3rd. And they stop him. He's knocked down on that 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go. Shot. 17. Red. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They were a little out of bounds. We've got third down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Jerry and Jones.
Ready. Fight. 10 black. Drill green. Black shot. Ready.
To the air on third and long. On the move. Headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey. 11 Agate.
Lawrence now off the play action. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, I'm gun. Think right, open. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Rob. Go. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, 22. Blue striker. Smash. Red. Set.
Dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. Black. 95. Steal. Black. Green Jack. Hut.
They'll throw. Third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, play action. And this one is launched downfield. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
10 what? Six. Mega. Ready?
Throwing it again here. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready?
Taylor trying to run for this first. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Give on second, it's Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Green. You. Yellow. Drill green. Blaster. Six.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Sideline. He's got it. And he gets the feet down, too. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go. 43 rail. 33. Yellow. Black ultra. Black shot. Ready.
Working on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go. Set. Trouble.
Brown on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Steal. Black. Down. Hut.
They'll go play action. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
52 blue. Cut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed left side to Thomas. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. You know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Dip. Stop.
Inside give here for Tootin. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hey, easy. Go. Let's go. Hey, so go. Hot. Red.
Lawrence working from the gun. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Hey, Soko. Hot. 11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
On red. Safe right. 11. Hot.
Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Rip, 23. Hey, son, hot. 13, Lou.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Logan Cook to kick off.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
A tight end in motion now.
60 red. Set.
Throwing now off the play action. He throws a bullet to the center. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead on the first play of the drive. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
17. Jaguars 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, go! Go, go! Hey, Denver. Hey, kill! Go! Underfront. Go! 11. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Come on, 13, Lou! Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
They make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Son. 13, Lou. Damn, gun. 11, Agate.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, Ginger, touch!
On the give, it's to Booth. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
2. Has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
17. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Green Jack. 10 black. Red, yellow. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side into the hands of Warner. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down.
The ball's on the 48, here we go, 1st down.
Snap, black 40. Hut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. You've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Okay, right.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Black, come on, set. Yellow, 43. Blue striker.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here we go.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
32, yellow. Hut.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Flush out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
60 red. 60 red. Green Jack. Red cycle. Drill green. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On play action now, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Second down, give to Tootin. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Hey, danger, time. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Lawrence trying again on second. He's got Thomas on a slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Red, 20.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, go. Hey, danger. Go. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Hey, tomato. Hey,
And off to Tootin. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward. All they had to do was hold the line and win that battle. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on, 38. Here we go. Set. Cut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
43, cut.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Taking 5 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, hunt. Drill, 50. Red, 38. Yellow, go. Set.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready. 20, yellow, 22. Steel, black. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It is caught left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be first down Colts. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Black, slide blue. White. Cut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Running for it with Taylor. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. 5, 6, cut.
Here's another 4. And he's not going to score. He stopped short and actually might have lost a couple back at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Route. Hey, so go, hunt. Hey, kill.
Now it's 2. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hey, kill. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Now running here with Tootin. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
31, Colts 24.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Close. 10, 30, smash, red. Set, cut.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 45. Right. Ready.
Back now. Pressure coming. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Yellow. 43. 62. Blaster. Set. Cut.
From the gun. Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
10 cycle. 10 block 6. Mega. Blaster 6. 10.
He's going to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready, ready. Block 40. Needle blue. Go red. Yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Claws red. Steel, black, red, yellow, black shot, green jack. Hut, hut.
They'll air it out on third. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Loss of 13 yards. And it's fourth down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Son, it's a hut!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Sitting on 1st and 10. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Son, it's a hut! Hey, kill 2! 11.
They'll go again here with Tutu. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Rip, 23! Son, it's a hut! 13 loose! Go, let's go! 30 left!
Looking to throw. Pass caught. It's Hunter. It's a race down the right side. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. It goes out of bounds and a great return and brings us to the 2-minute warning. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go now. 10 black. Blue striker. Right, white. Needle blue. Blaster, stick. Set, go.
Throwing off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until it reaches that 45-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
6, 7. Green back. Gone red. Ready?
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shout away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Black, 50 red.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Lisa 24.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with